Blueface started his rap career after basically becoming a meme for not being able to rap on the beat, yet somehow he still managed to work his way into the hip-hop community. Over time, the rapper has managed to release a few singles that have gone on to be really successful, like his hit Thotiana, which has gotten multiple remixes, features and music videos. However, beyond that, most of Blueface's fame hasn't come from rapping, which has led to a lot of his fans to wonder what happened to his career, and how did it end up tanking when he was so popular? One thing that was clear from the beginning was the fact that he didn't quite understand the industry.
Cash Money West.
Oh, so that is through Birdman and
all I know is Cash Money West and Whack 100.
Okay.
You gotta ask Whack about the other people involved.
This was shown that Blueface interviewed with The Breakfast Club and was asked about his contract. By the time the interview was over, it was almost like he had no idea who he was actually signed to, and how many people were handling his money before he even saw it. And considering that Blueface didn't know much about how the music industry worked before signing a major deal, it shouldn't be surprising that his first debut album was a massive flop. Unlike his biggest single, Thotiana, when Blueface released his album Find the Beat, nobody was interested. According to the reports, the album only made about 12k in sales in its first week. And to put that into perspective, other artists who came out around the same time as Blueface, such as NLE Chopper, managed to bring in close to 40k in the first week after releasing his debut album. Meanwhile, Find the Beat wasn't making any sales, and despite having massive features on the album like Gunna or Polo G, none of the tracks managed to touch the Billboard Top 100 charts. This would have been the point in Blueface's music career that should have realized he needed to grind harder if he wanted to maintain any semblance of success in the industry. However, the rapper quickly began to shift his focus away from the music and began using his connections to produce content for sites like OnlyFans. It all started while he was shooting a music video for one of his songs when a fight broke out among a few of the women on set. Instead of trying to break up the fight though, Blueface pulled out his camera and began filming it. This gave the rapper the idea to start an organization that he dubbed the Blue Girls Club. Blue Girls Club was essentially a low-budget reality show that the artist produced through his OnlyFans account, where he would invite large groups of women over to his house and film all of the drama that ensued. This was actually how Blueface ended up meeting his on and off girlfriend Krishan, who quickly made a name for herself among the Blue Girls Club, as she seemed like she was willing to fight or cause problems with anyone. Which is exactly what the rapper was looking for. Krishan and Blueface were not only off to a dramatic start with all of their fighting in and outside of Blue Girls Club, but they also managed to upset one of the biggest fan bases on the internet when they went onto Aiden Ross's stream and began to blatantly disrespect him. For those who don't know, Aiden Ross is one of the most popular streamers right now, and he often enjoyed spending time with upcoming artists on his stream because it was good for content, and honestly, it seems like he just enjoys the company. All in all, Aiden's fans are diehard, and going on Aiden's stream is a great way to build up your own fan base. But that's not what Blueface and Krishan did. When the stream first started, right away Blueface was cracking jokes at Aiden's expense and slowly pushed him into the background of his own stream. The rapper and Krishan then began blasting Krishan's terrible music to promote it, and even forced Aiden to dance to it. And while the streamer was taking the disrespect with a smile on his face, anyone watching the stream could tell he was uncomfortable, and the chat even began to come after Aiden's guests. Most people didn't like the way he was being treated in his own house, and believe it or not, that cost Blueface the potential to build up his career from the streamer's fanbase. That being said, fans of Blueface thought that the rapper might be making a potential comeback when he released what was possibly his best verse ever on the track Better Days. Sadly, this seems like it might have only been a fluke, because he immediately began focusing on outlets other than his music, like a TikTok boxing event. This struck a lot of people as strange, considering that the rapper is a self-proclaimed gang member, and for some reason was willing to fight a TikToker for clout. Blueface continued to branch out from his rap career, and even ended up opening his own soul food restaurant, named Blues Fish and Soul. But despite the restaurant receiving positive feedback, after about a year of being open, it's since closed down according to Google. Now, while he was in the process of opening his restaurant and doing TikTok boxing events, the rapper was still hosting his OnlyFans reality series. Only now, viewers began seeing the Blue Girls Club as more of a cult, especially when it was announced that Blue was forcing anyone who wanted to remain a member of his Blue Girls house to get a tattoo of him on their body. This wasn't a problem for Chrisean though. As of right now, I believe she has 5 different tattoos in honor of the rapper, including his face on the center of her neck. And you don't need to be a psychologist to see why that's unhealthy. Chrisean and Blueface continue to be the center of drama to this day and continue to get into physical altercations in public. From the two hitting each other to them fighting other people, there never seemed to be a normal, calm moment in their relationship. There was even an instance where Blueface and Chrisean's father came to blows that showed a lot of viewers exactly how disrespectful the rapper can be. But seeing how their drama has brought Blueface and Chrisean nothing but publicity, it doesn't look like the two will be taking a mental health break from their relationship anytime soon. A reality TV series starring the toxic couple was just announced on Zeus. The show is going to be called Crazy in Love, and if I had to guess, it was going to emphasize the crazy. For people who are actually interested in the show, it hopefully finished filming already because after what happened in November, there's no telling how much time Blueface will have to film the series. You see, the rapper was arrested by undercover officers outside of Lolo's Chicken and Waffles in Las Vegas, and is currently facing an attempted murder charge after the police allegedly collected Blueface to a shooting that occurred earlier in 2022. The rapper is set to appear in court on January 24, 2023, after being let out on bail, which was set at $50,000. What do you think about the arrest though? Do you think Blueface will be successfully charged? Or is he going to come out of court unscathed and continue making money outside of his failed hip-hop career? Make sure you let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single celebrity mishap.